So this is not surprising at all. The Google Pixel Fold shortages show it could be this year's hottest phone. The priciest Pixel Fold model is out of stock. Now, this is not really anything new if you follow the Surface Duo lineup. When the Surface Duo 2 came out, even the 512 gigabyte Obsidian model was sold out really quickly. Now, with the Surface Duo, based on what we understand, Surface Duo 2 at least, was that there was a chip shortage, so that's why they couldn't manufacture as many units as they should. But let's go ahead and read this article coming in here from TechRadar.com. Foldable phones remain a niche devices for most phone buyers for the time being, and the Google Pixel Fold have been all the more so. After all, it's the company's first foldable, and Google doesn't sell anywhere near as many phones as the like of Samsung's at the best of times. But early signs suggest there could be quite a lot of demand for the Pixel Fold. Of course, because the Pixel Fold is the first true competitor to Samsung in the foldable phone industry ever. Like, Microsoft tried, but even Microsoft, with their best efforts, wasn't able to compete with Samsung on that level. That's because, as spotted by Android headlines, the top model of the Google Pixel Fold, which is 512 gigabytes of storage, is currently sold out in the US. Head to Google online store and you'll be directed to join a wait list if you selected this model. That's promising news for anyone who wants to see the Pixel Fold or foldables in general do well. Though it's worth nothing that this model isn't sold out in the UK, and the base 256GB model is still available for pre-order in both regions. That's despite the 256GB version likely being the more popular of the two, especially as relatively more affordable. If such words dare to be used for a phone at around the price tag of $1,800, compared to a massive almost $2,000 for the 512GB version. As such, it's very likely that Google made far fewer units of the 512GB version, so its sold out status doesn't necessarily suggest that the high super demand. Nevertheless, it's a promising sign all the same. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was alluding to at the beginning of this video, and I kind of where I stand with my stance on it is they might have just made fewer units. But at the same time, though, you know, you gotta imagine, right? Google has a team that predicts how many units they're gonna sell of a single product. Every single phone company does this. That's why when the Galaxy Z Fold series was taking off and doing amazing, we never really saw a shortage or an impossibility to get the phone because Samsung over predicted how much units they would sell. My guess is going into this, right? Google did not expect to sell too many units of the 512GB version. And if it truly was selling out as they suggest here, the lower end model would sell out first. It would not be the higher end model that would sell out within seconds. It would be the lower end model, and then people would have to buy the high end model to get the phone because the lower end model sold out. And the fact that there are still a lot of shipment slots, inventory in different countries, yeah, I would say to this point, I'm sure there is a demand for the 512GB version, and again, it's almost $2,000. But there might have been only like 10,000 units made of that phone. And if there's so many elsewhere, that just might be the situation we're in. So I don't really think this is too much of a, oh my god, guys, this is it. This phone is selling out like hotcakes. But I will definitely say this, right? Right now, we're almost in the summer months. Once we get to the holiday season, because I've already seen Google ads about this phone. Once we get to the holiday season, we might see this phone sell out like hotcakes. This phone might absolutely be going off store shelves and impossible to find coming up to Christmas time. So this might just be a precursor or a foreshadowing of what the future will hold for this phone during Christmas time. Now, I'm hoping that this whole issue right here isn't really an issue. And what I mean by that is when it comes to NVIDIA, the graphic card company, when they were creating their graphics card, the 30 series, they purposely did not make enough units so that the price would raise up and get higher. And there would be a lot more, like, people wanting their units and not enough, made for the units. I'm hoping that's not the case here. And I'm hoping they're making enough units to supply the amount of people who want the phone. My guess is yes, they are. It's just simply they might have just underestimated how much people would want the 512 version when you would think people would want the more affordable option. More affordable, $1,800 is not really affordable, but still, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm kind of hoping happen. And with that being said, with again being the first real competition of Samsung in the foldable phone industry, I'm not surprised that this is selling out or selling very well. But we have to wait and see what ends up happening because nobody other than reviewers had their hands on this phone until around the end of June. So hopefully, I can get my hand on this too and we can see how good this actual phone actually is. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.